A very, very good evening, everyone. Um, yeah, tonight we bring you the SRA 2025 Volkswagen GTi Challenge live from Tony Rust. I have to say, the qualifying is just done, so racing will commence in I think less than a minute about, and then yeah, on my co-commentator for the night is Cleopas Aula. Good evening to you, and how's things on your side?
Evening, Peter. Evening, everyone else watching online right now. Everything is good on my side. Our weather in Windhoek looks exactly like what we're seeing here on the track right now. Clear skies, nice and cool, green grass everywhere, but hay fever. Hay fever. Oh my goodness. But it's
Great.
good.
Yeah, so we will swing over to the race as the guys are qualified already. So let's go live and let's see what the action will bring to us tonight. Now I see Justin Davis got pole position there, and JP Brandt and Melvin Goos in the top three. Um, 13 guys on the track tonight. Yeah, a few guys that make some apologies to due to working and so on. You know, it's always life happens. And
Yeah.
yeah, let's see what the day after the race brings us.
Oh, it's going to be epic at Tony Rust. Just 5 corners. 5 corners, big power helps, but hey, if you also have the skills, things can happen. So let's see.
See the rides are getting on, and we are not.
And well,
Oh, we locked on to JP Brown in second place.
turn one, let's see who has the guts. Who's going to break well. No rubbing, but nice and clean regardless. That's nice. Justin Davies survived. Turn one. Melvin is just on his tail. Hungry Melvin.
Wow. Side by side action there at the back.
Yeah, I saw that. It was insane. Yano's just chasing. But this is Yano's house in that polo. He knows that in real life. So now he's doing it virtually.
Yes, that's true.
Ooh, I think Melvin went off there, I see.
Yeah, it looks like Melvin had a little bit of an incident there, but he will recover.
Yano's just keeping it clean. Working his way. Melvin right behind him. In the bitstream liveries. Teamwork makes the dream work. And no team orders here, they're racing. Melvin wants to climb back up.
I see Justin and JP Brandt had opened a little bit of a gap in front.
The way Melvin is pushing through, maybe he'll catch up to them. Right behind Ramsey. Just trying to make a mistake. Just in his rear view, in his mirrors. You can just see him.
Now we're looking for that outside line. Now Ramsey's got the middle of the racing line there. Down the way, a little bit wide.
Just a little. Robert's on his tail. Probably get a good exit out of this as well as the slipstream. And do exactly what he did to Yano. This is Melvin's strategy right now. The Ramsey's trying to come up, he's going on the outside. Melvin has the legs. He has the legs to keep on that Tolo. He's enough.
Brake late, yeah, who's gonna do the brake? The late braking. Yeah, Melvin's going the wider line.
Locks up a little bit. And Ramsey keeps the position. Look at these two racing so clean.
A little bit more speed out of that corner because of the wider line, but they're still side by side, yeah?
Wow. Melvin's forced to go a little wide.
See, Marco, I also just passed the out of the race station there for 6 at the back.
Wow. I'm so encapsulated by this battle between Melvin and Ramsey. I don't know. I can't see who else is running. Look at the skill on display. Just keeping it clean, keeping it tidy. Not bumping into each other, giving each other space, respecting each other as they go in. And oh, Justin Davies is gone. 4-second gap, 2-second place to the front. He's also gone. Bob is now taking his move into turn 1, but Ramsey's on the inside again, breaks late, holds the inside line, forces Melvin wide. Melvin's pushing, gets the speed by going out wide. He's going to be ahead.
Oh, Wayne Bitten just behind him as well. Totally is. And Wayne Bitten also just behind them, just waiting for an incident between or some mistake between those two.
Wayne Bitten, the hyena in this situation, just waiting to scavenge.
Very close to that barrier there as well, but keeping it under control and got the pass now.
Yes, forcing Lau to go a bit wide there, get the pass done, and now it's off into the distance. That was awesome racing right there. Wayne is just now going to see what he can do there. Yano found out just a little bit. And Gary is classic. Coming up from the back.
Wayne now starting to get up to speed again.
Little contact there. Trying to avoid the barriers. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just Marco and Lyle Ramsey.
Yes.
But they'll get back on track and get back up to speed quickly.
100%. That's the one thing I love about Tony Russ with racetrack. It looks so simple, but because of how simple it is, any mistake, the smallest mistake will cost you your race. So don't mess up any of your corners, get your lines right. Ooh, I see someone is sliding right there. I think that was Michael Rust. And Rusty is pushing through, trying to catch up to Yama. And this track is named after his father, therefore this is his home. And he will not have people take anything away from him in his own house.
Yeah, definitely, that's very true.
Just nice and smooth. There's Molly coming through, nice. It has a lot of space around her. Beautiful livery on the car. Harley Quinn right there. And Herr Rust is now looking for an opportunity. Just putting that pressure on Yano, making him think. But again, he knows how this is in real life. He knows how to ride these polos, so... Oh, but he gets the back end step out a bit. Michael's going to capitalize on that. I think his rear brakes just locked up a little bit. Maybe had a little bit of lift-off oversteer right there, and that lost all that speed. And Michael just said, "Thank you for making mistakes in my house."
I saw the previous corner as well, and on entry, the back stepped a little bit out.
Maybe he's not used to running it with the fuel trim that he has, that now the car is a little bit lighter than he expected. He needs to maybe adjust his brake bias.
It might be something like that, yeah. You say brake bias maybe a little bit too far behind, backwards. Or also, like you say, fuel levels, everything can unsettle the car. So setup is quite important.
100%. Oh! He decided to take it to Tokyo and do some drifting there. Oh, wow.
Definitely.
But that was beautiful car control though. Justin has started his Easter weekend early. He's by himself doing his drive. But again, that's also one of those things where you're so far ahead It's so easy to just make that little mistake. Coming into turn one, brake a little too late, and then, oh no, you're in the barriers. JP Brandt in P2 also has a nice healthy gap. Melvin in P3 again, trying to chase them down, with Wayne Mitten just holding on to his bumper, being pulled through the track. Wayne Mitten there, followed by Michael Rust. Everyone's just waiting. Everyone's spread out nice and cleanly right now. But we see a little fight coming up. Janko is struggling with his car, and Ernest is just waiting to pounce. There goes the back end again. Ernest is like, well done, sir. Let us come closer. Going on the inside, gets the pass done. Yanu got that just right, brake just enough to get around.
Now it shows a little bit of a step out of the back end. They lose so much time.
100%. Because everyone is sitting there thinking, oh no, because Max likes to have his car, Max Verstappen likes to have his car a little slidey at F1. People think drifting around the track is faster than actually gripping around the track. We can see that right here. Oh, and Daryl Lambert in a beautiful Golf, a classic. One of the only classics I've ever listened to it. Woo!
It seems like Devils just joined a little bit late, but he's up and running, and will be up to speed quite quickly, I think.
Yep. And that's also the one thing we have to remember is, yes, you might be a few laps down, but anything can happen. It's all about finishing the race. You need to finish your race. If someone else gets disqualified, you will eventually take their spot and keep climbing up the ladder. Anything can happen.
I see Lyle Ramsey now recovering from the incident that they had a little bit earlier.
Yes.
Very Fleming.
And now he's chasing Gary now. Again, it's a battle between the past and the future, or the present. Oh no, that wasn't commentator's curse, because we did not say anything about the corner that he was taking. It was just that he was in a battle, and the battle will be postponed to later.
Of course, he just went on the braking there and to the right-hand side of the car on the grass and went wide.
Michael Rust on the inside here. But Wayne also understands how to take that corner. It's a very tricky corner. And here, who's going to hug the barrier? Goes even closer, getting that speed in. And then one of the trickiest corners at Tony Rust. But both of them taking similar lines. Michael's taking it a little bit closer. Using that slipstream, right on his bumper. Gonna chase each other right down the start finish straight. This is gonna be interesting. What defensive
gonna
move
break
is gonna be done? Michael on the inside. Takes the inside, brakes, holds the inside line. Wayne's on the outside, has the power and the speed. But Michael is in front. Again, it's his house. It's not over yet. The door's still open. Smooth operator, Michael Rust. Clean ahead. Starting to build a gap. Janu's here. What on earth got past? Oh, there's the back end again. But maybe Janu also enjoys that, keep it on the edge.
He does, yeah.
I just hope those rear tires will last the distance of the race, because we don't want bold rear tires and then we're sliding everywhere.
And now we've got Wayne Mitten chasing down Michael Rust.
Oh, yep, revenge. He knows what happened to him on turn 1, so he's going to just poke his nose in there. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. That was unfortunate, but luckily Michael got control of his vehicle, and nothing major there. Just a little bit too overzealous, but luckily those were covered.
Yeah, with the then maybe a little bit anxious on the brakes, I think there, but well controlled both of them.
100%. But that's also one thing that always happens when we're racing, you know. You get caught up in the moment, you think that you can take the person out in that one corner when you should actually just calm down a little bit. Lyle Ramsey getting nicely around Gary Fleming, showing that the future there is progress in the newer GTI than the older GTI.
I'm also having a little bit of a slide on entry there.
And I'm sure that's what put Gary off, because when he saw the back end stepped out, tried to do some avoidance, and went a little bit wide.
Wonder if Lyle and Janus are having the same setup on those polos.
Possibly. I won't lie, I remember when I would run the Polo Cup, I do like having it a little bit more rear bias, just so I can have a little bit of rotation whilst I'm trail braking, just a little bit. But not that much though. No smoke shows on my side.
You just want to, like I say, a little bit of a trail brake and then to help with the car rotating and get it around the corner. But yeah, like you say, a lot of sliding with these cars just use a lot of time.
Yes. Justin is just building on that gap. Well, JP Brandt is just chasing, hoping something will happen. And Melvin also is chasing. But again, it's one of those things where for Justin and JP, it's very unlikely for them to make any mistake. And for our lovely friend Melvin, let's hope he does not roll it. Melvin, if you can hear us, do not roll your prono. We know you like to roll things, but not this time. You got this. Mr. Rust chasing after them, getting that nice gap between him and Wayne Witten. And Ernest is also chasing right after them. Jan is also following suit, but Ernest is somewhat close to Wayne, just under a second. Jan is going, and then we have Chantal after him. Yep, Jan is in. Chantal has a nice gap. But then the other Ramsey, Mike, is just chasing after Chantal. It's like Jaws, just dun chasing after Chantal, chasing after Chantal. Can he catch her? There's 3 minutes left of the race, it could be done. He just needs to be faster. Lau Ramsey being chased by, who is that? That's Gerald, I think, behind him, trying to unlap himself. Oh, and that golf sounds amazing. Just doing it so awesome. Wow! There's Mike chasing again. For you, Peter, which is your favorite GTI that's here at the moment?
I have to say the Mark II. I like the Mark IIs. My personal view of the Mark I is just so many variations of them. Like you say, there's always a Mark I faster than something else. But I like the Mark IIs.
Yes.
Personally, if I would drive one, I would rather drive that one.
Oh yes, I see. For me, I think out of these GTIs, something about the Mark III, there's something about the bigness and the roundness of it that is still angular like the Mark Is, the Mark II, something about that's what gets me smiling. And then these Polos are just so much fun to drive. We love to use these Polo Cups during our SRA leagues. Taking part in so many, it's such a fun car.
So we're just slowly trying to close that gap between him and Wayne.
Yep.
But you know Wayne, he can defend as well.
Exactly. He'll just
Hopefully,
close that door.
yeah. Hopefully Wayne's tires are still good for some 1 or 2 laps of defending.
Yes. Given that there's 1 minute and 15 seconds left of the race, if anyone's tires are a bit off, this is the moment where you do not want to make any mistakes. And that is a beautiful livery on Ernest's car as well. Ooh, looking a little squirrely under brakes. Locking up just a little bit there.
See Chantal opened that gap a little to Mike Ramsey.
Nice. Chantal's going to make Mike earn it if he's going to try and pass him. But then again, we have to remember, do not fall asleep. Says Devil. The only one who selected that machine. Ernest is just waiting, hoping Wayne will do just a little mistake. Just trail brake just a little too long, clip an apex somewhere, clip a curb, put one tire off on corner 4 or turn 4. That's all he's looking for. He's going to the witch doctor right now via WhatsApp as he drives, saying, "Please, witch doctor, please, give me something." No commentators curse there, just so that we know.
Well, just for the viewers, I think Justin Davies, he did the fastest race lap so far, 109.0.
Wow.
Melvin 109.2. And then we've got 109.3s for Michael and JP Brown. So the guys are quick.
Guys are flying and they're consistent as well.
Justin starting the last lap now.
Now it's maximum concentration, get his braking points, bring it home. Whilst JP Brandt is hoping for the exact opposite. Hopefully Justin can do something so he can capitalize. Same can be said for Melvin as well. Michael Frost got a nice gap. Top 4 has a nice gap between them and everyone around them. So it's just them to concentrate. Wade Mitten has had us in his rear view mirror the whole time, keeping him honest. And here's Yano. Tires locking up a little bit, but he has it under control. He knows what he's doing. He knows he likes it, I'm sure. Chantal grabbed a bit too much curb there, but she has it under control. And looking at her consistent laps, 110.868. Justin Davies has finished the race and has won the race in P1. 7 seconds later, we have JP Brandt, Melvin Kroos in P3, Michael Rust in P4. Congratulations. As Heather in P5. And Yano brings it home in P6. Well done, Yano. Chantal has come in P7. She has survived the gauntlet, with Mike Ramsey coming in P8. Ramsey's coming, bringing it home after a little tricky situation at the beginning of the race. Gary Fleming coming home with his machine in P10.
Yeah, it seems we lost Wayne Mitten there on the last lap. Maybe a
Oh.
disconnect from the server. Maybe
Mhm,
see Mark Guy also disconnected. Maybe some internet issues.
mhm.
Yeah, so nice race. I think the start was very clean. Um, so let's see what race two will bring us
Oh,
in a few minutes. So we will be right back uh, with race two.
this grid. This is going to be epic.
Now we see Justin Davis in pole. They do the starting the way they finished in the first race. So Justin Davis, JP Brandt, and Melvin Gous the top three, followed by Michael Rust, Ernest Heder, Jan van der Westhuizen, Chantal de Jager, our lady driver, Mike, and then Mike Ramsey. So about 10 seconds to go. We also got Lyle Ramsey and Gary Fleming, Wayne Mittens back with us, and Devot Lambert.
Hearts and lights on, and race 2's on. So good start there. Clean start there. He's taking an opportunity on JP Brandt on the inside already. Looks like JP had a problem with the start. That was an easy P2 for him. Clean first corner. Everyone is respecting each other, giving each other space. But this get tricky.
Let's side by side into turn 2 is always a tricky one.
Yes. Have a little lock up, but everyone is respectful. Each other, understanding that this is not on lap 1. And Yanu is pushing, trying to find some space for himself to get into the groove. Melvin is right on Justin Davies' bumper. He wants revenge for what happened in the first race when he went off.
Let's see if Melvin can stick with Justin. Right in the slipstream there.
Right in the slipstream. Plus Melvin knows his way around this track really well. This is where Justin is going defensive already. Making Melvin go out on the outside. Breaking late. Getting Melvin out wide, but can he get a cut back on Justin? Somewhat did. He's in right next to him. Keeping Justin wide. Melvin has the inside lane. Into turn 2. Perfect position for Melvin. Keep Justin wide. Justin tried to squeeze him a little bit, but then went a little wide, but Justin still has his space. Wow. Wow. Still fighting stuff. Oh, back end steps out a little bit. Just getting to him there. Kissing the grass, but Melvin's waiting to capitalize. And here we go again on the start finish straight. Justin must have felt the first race was a walk in the park, but not anymore. Michael Russ to find some space here. Jan is right in front of him. Melvin's right behind him. Looking for the position again. Have a repeat of what happened in the last lap. Ooh, little squarely on the brake by Justin there.
I went really on the inside to defend that line.
Yes. But now Melvin has the speed.
Now the wider line gives you some more traction out of the corner. So both
Looking for the
inside line, yeah.
Inside line here. Melvin pushes his way through. There's a little bump, but they understood each other. That's all good. Well, there's maybe some code lag there. Melvin gets ahead. Ooh, Justin is pushing. He wants his place back.
Let's hope you found it. It's looking, see what these two guys are up to. Not
Yes.
far away. And then Janu and Fox now.
Yanu has found what was out with his car in the last race. Michael Russ wants to capitalize on it again. As we said before, this is Michael's house. Michael wants to show his authority. He has the deed to the land. He wants to take this place down. Going to turn 1, who's going to break late? Forcing Yanu wide. Michael's on the inside. Yanu's trying to do the cutback. Has the power, put it up right next to Michael. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yanu's just staying in the mirror. Michael's now blocking him off. Stay behind me, Yanu. And there we go. To the corner cleanly. Michael defends successfully. But Yanu's not going to let that slide. Chantal chasing off the Gary. Gary's now in the thick of it. Represent the legends, the classics. Ooh, Chantal's doing the move.
Now Ramsey going a little bit wide there again on the previous corner as well. So
I
losing
think
a
he
lot
just
of
kicks the
ground there.
pass and then his car's done.
Now on the previous lap also we saw Mike just turn one, just under braking, just lost it there and right back behind Chantal now.
Please. But Mike Ramsey now is just waiting to pounce. These two Spartans are fighting for that first place. They're trading places. Justin and Melvin. They can only do one. There's 14 minutes left, and these guys are racing like it's the last lap. Beautiful. but Justin is locking up those rear tires. If he keeps doing that, he might end up with a flat spot. And then all it takes is to enter a corner, lock up again, he slips out. Yanu knows all about that. And JP Branch is just watching them fight, waiting to capitalize on any mishaps that could happen.
Yeah, we'll stay with this battle a little while, since it seems like it's all happening here in the front.
Yes, 100%.
JP Brown there in third and Michael in fourth, Ronald on the station in fifth.
It's right there as well as Chantal. I can see on the timing board. Looks like she's creeping closer, and they're rubber banding between Chantal and Gary. Chantal gets closer, then Gary moves a little further. She gets closer again. And Malcolm's and Justin, just heavyweight boxers duking it out. This is like a Rocky battle. Rocky versus Apollo Creed.
You know what will happen if they start fighting? JP will just creep her up a little bit closer as well.
Exactly. And then there'll be three fighting for that spot. And we all know the viewers on YouTube right now, that's probably what they're also hoping for. Come on, JP. Pick up a little bit, catch them. Let's have a three-way battle.
I talk about the viewers, just a shout out for everyone that's listening and watching with us tonight. Thank you for that. And yeah, Melvin just go a little bit wide there, but we'll be still very close to Justin. Now, if you look at the YouTube, there's a shortcut to our Discord for our social league channel, where we do some fundraising on Friday nights. And as soon as the new league starts with SRA for the next season, we'll announce that. And if you want to race with us, you can do an application there in the social channel, and we'll take it from there.
100%. If we can quickly jump to Gary Fleming and Chantal, there's an epic battle going on over there. Chantal got past Gary. Gary is not letting off. He went off here, but again, as you can see, he's not giving up so easy. He's going to fight for that spot.
He just kept it flat foot through over the grass and back on track. And Chantal saw him rejoining on the left hand side and chasing again.
100%. That's that race driver mentality of that. If we die, we die. We're going to keep it flat-footed and get through this. But Chantal's not giving up easily. She also knows you're on the inside. You need to brake a little earlier. She has the speed on going on the outside. Cleanly does it. Jumps on the gas. Has the power. Going to try and outrun him. Coming up the hill. But Gary has the inside line again. Got to be defensive. Trying to force Chantal wide. But she knows what she's doing. This is not her first rodeo.
Yeah.
Now she's on the inside. Gary tries to close the door. Chantal closes her just a little bit. That probably startled her a little bit as he went into the corner. Ooh, I think we have a netcode issue there.
Well, it seems like we unfortunately lost Chantal with a netcode issue probably.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. She was flying. That was going to be an epic battle right there. But now with them out, let's see what he can do when he starts with everyone else. He's fighting really hard, trying to catch up to Ernest, just nearby. Again, 9 minutes left of the race, so a lot can still happen. We see Yano still has his trail braking and drift set up on his Polo, but he's surviving. Give us a little smoke show, Yano. A little bit, just a little bit. No, just a little vape, I think, is what he's doing there. Justin now is in the groove. Because those two could not be fighting the whole time. whilst Melvin is waiting for an opportunity. JP Brandt is also waiting, but we can also see Michael Rust is actually close by, just a second behind. Oh, to Yano! Something happened to Yano. Most probably T1 on the brakes, back end stepped out, and he probably went sliding into the barriers. Oh, they're driving that machine. Chasing after Ernest. Gary Fleming's there, and look who's back! Chantal has returned! She'll have her vengeance against Gary.
Yeah, so he quickly connected again. And they are fighting again, although I think Chantal will be a lap down because of the disconnection.
Yep, but she's gonna try and underlap herself. Gary, on the other hand, is now chasing after Lau Ramsey. Under a second behind him.
And Michael is up. Fastest lap so far for the race, Justin 109.0 again. So now the guys are quite quick, doing some qualifying times in the mid race.
Yes. Michael Rust is looking for that opportunity to slowly reel it in, JP Brown. Mr. Consistency, 109.581 as his lap time. Wicked fast. In the slipstream. Let's see how this goes. Going on the inside. Just poking his nose in there, making sure that JP knows he's there. JP concedes the position, and Michael does it successfully. That is a must pass and overtaking right there. Just poke your nose in there, make sure that the driver knows you're there, and if the driver yields, take it. Oh, and unfortunately, their rear tire just touched the grass right there. JP Bond loses control of his machine, allowing Michael and Ernst Heather to get past. JP must be livid right now with himself. They're out here, chasing after Ernst Heather. This is what we also mean by you just need to run your race, concentrate. If something happens, take advantage of the opportunity.
Just you can make a mistake and just go to the grass under the picking and cross it again.
It's so frustrating given that there's only 5 minutes left of the race, so a lot can still happen, but when you've gone so far, 15 minutes of intense racing, a lot of concentration, this is what you start thinking about.
Well, the guys also not slowing down, they keep very consistent laps, 109.3s up front and 109.6s in the mid pack, so everyone is upping the game to just waiting for those mistakes from the other drivers.
It's race 2. It's go hard or go home. Leave everything on the track. This is now or never. This is when you have to show your cards, show your speed, show your pace. Especially if this is your favorite track to run on, this is your chance for some good points in our championship. The Mark II flying, looking amazing. So it is so.
For some reason the white car turned into a grey car, so
the white car turned into a grey car.
Yeah, I can see the Golf was actually white and yellow.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit dusty now.
Yeah. Or maybe it's picking up all the marbles on the track from the racing.
Look a bit dusty.
There we go. Gary Fleming just running his race. Chantal got to unlap herself, not unlap herself, but get past him so she can continue her journey to unlapping herself. Whilst Ernst Heather is flying in the last 3 minutes, 30 seconds of the race. Justin Davies now getting comfortable, trying to bring it home. Melvin's a bit far from him, so there's still a lot of space.
I see some of the guys like to get a little bit of trail braking on the back wheels sliding into the corner.
Yeah.
It seems like he's looking for the polos.
Yeah, just to get them to rotate around here. Then again, it can be a little bit risky. I'm sure Yaru has a lot to say about that, given what happened in this race in turn 1.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too much because, like you say, then you just lose time there.
Ernst is just trying to make sure that he can bring it home, but Deval's also just watching like a hawk. One little moment. Even there, Deval had to step out a little bit, but he got it under control there into turn 1. JP Brandt has Yaru off in his tail, trying to unlap himself.
Just to the YouTube channel, the flattest Uncle Sally. Yeah, we are racing on Tony Rust, and it's a track Cleopas in Windhoek, eh?
Yes, 100%. It's actually like just a little bit outside of Windhoek, but yeah, very close by. Looks exactly like this right now. JP has some netcode issues, I think. Or I think we're having some netcode issues in the commentary booth. Sorry, yeah, but it's just a bit outside of Windhoek. Excuse me. And given the rain, it looks just like this now. It's very green right now with all the grass around it, so it looks very beautiful.
Sorry for that. It seems like the network is not favorable in our side tonight. Almost a disconnect there on the server side, but we're back up to speed.
100%. Justin just bringing it home. 50 seconds left and possibly 2 more laps. But again, anything can happen. It's all about just concentrating and not making any mistakes.
I think maybe my viewers say at least Justin on the last lap, or just the lap before the last lap. So going uphill towards the start finish. 109 kilometers over the hill. Down the hill to turn 1. 210 kilometers hard on the brakes. Sharp left turn. Then you accelerate uphill again to turn 2, which is a left-hander, quite tricky because you've got a blind braking marker there. Sliding
Just
it a
back
little
and
bit.
step out. Wow. On car control.
Great there, Justin. And then turn 3 is a right-hander. Tricky one because that barrier is so very close. So there's no room for cutting the corner on the inside. And then this is one of the trickiest corner it closes on you and then it opens, so you have to pick your acceleration point and then just keep your foot flat while you're going through the gears and going uphill again to the start finish straight, and that's probably around a 1 minute 9.5 for Justin on his last lap.
Just flying. Has to get that braking point right. Back is getting a little squirrely, but has it under control. It's do or die now. He has to bring it home. Malvin, on the other hand, is hoping something can happen in one of these corners so he can just capitalize on that. I see also in the chat, someone was asking if this is Assetto Corsa or R Factor 2. This is Assetto Corsa that we're running in, not Assetto Corsa Evo or Competizione. It's the first Assetto Corsa, the one we all love. Name of the track is Tony Rust. Yes, there we go. JP Brandt also trying to bring it home. Dustin Davies celebrating early as he crosses the finish line as the winner. Marvin Kroos in P2 and Michael Rust in P3. This is exactly what we mean by waiting for your opportunity to take over. And it's Heather in P4, Devon Lambert in P5. Totals his car. JP Brandt must be livid with himself with a P6, dropping 3 spots. Mike Ramsey trying to bring it home, followed by Lyle Ramsey. Again, it's not over yet. You need to get to the finish line. And that is P7. Lyle in P8. Gary Fleming coming back. Chantal did get a good gap going, trying to unlap herself. But she's 2 laps down. Gary Fleming in P9. And Yano has stopped for some parcours in the pits.
Well, awesome racing tonight again. A few dices right at the start, Melvin and Justin, and then as soon as Justin started to gap, he just controlled it from the front. Yeah, I think nice racing through and throughout tonight.
100%. That's the SRA way. Clean racing, fun racing. And just like as you said before, we have our Friday fun sessions. If people want to join us. That's the benefit of this community and the awesomeness of this community. We like to race with everyone. We show each other how we race. We help you if you're just getting started into sim racing, and even if you're a veteran and you just want to squeeze those extra tenths. Join us and have fun, and then you can sign up for one of our leagues and join us there as well. White knuckle stuff.
Yeah, totally. And as I say, I think there's still about 2 races left for the current league. I think with the Volkswagen GTi Challenge, I think our next race is at Pakisa. So that's also going to be Amliga next week. And this Sunday we will be racing the Group C cars at Pakisa in Welkom. So yeah, awesome racing ahead of us. And as I said, I think 2 races left for the GTI Challenge and 2 races left for the Group C championship. Then we will announce the next leagues for the next season.
100%. Fakisa is going to be epic. So epic.
Yeah, and I have to say thank you for everyone joining us tonight. And yeah, feel free to join our Discord as Cleopa said. And we can take it from there and answer your questions and anything that you need to know. And yeah, I think from my side, have a good weekend coming up. I think the long weekend coming up, and hope everyone stays safe. And if you travel, yeah, please do a safe travel and arrive safely at your destination.
100%. Yes, travel safe. Thanks, everyone. This was an awesome race, and see you at the next one.
Great. Thank you, Cleopas, for your contribution tonight as well. Much appreciated. And yeah, everyone, good night and good evening.
Cheers.